Cougar Nation, welcome back. Even if you're not part of the Cougar Nation, welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to WSU Cougars franchise. I know I've taken a long time to kind of upload these videos, and I just put out the Boise State one. Now we're doing Fresno. Hopefully I can make this more of a regular thing, but as I've said multiple times in other videos, school kind of gets in the way of things, and I'd rather graduate than mess with that date, because then you might not see me. But regardless, we are back. We got Fresno State. We're going to Fresno this week. But first, we got to start with the recruiting, of course. Last week, we signed our first player after getting a dub in Boise. Caden Weeks has verbally committed, hidden gem development trait, on top of his mental traits of road dog, team player, and pocket shield ability. He actually does look like he should be a pretty good interior offensive lineman. 6'2", 320, so not terribly big, but 3-star out of Spanaway, Washington. Love to see it. He visited week 4 when we unfortunately choked against San Jose State, but I guess he liked us enough to where he said, hey, verbal commit, let's do it, go Cougs. And now to this week. Can we get ahead of UW in the race for LaMarcus Floyd? Now, we also were looking at 5-star running back Josh Joseph. We fell behind a lot. And unfortunately, we don't have anything else to influence his recruiting outside of just hoping he makes it to week 8, which we're in week 7 now, I believe. So hopefully he sticks around for one more week. He does have a visit lined up with BYU for week 12. Who knows if he even makes it that far. But it is a 5-star. He's going to weigh in all of his options, which are all on the West Coast, so that bodes well for us. Kid out of Oregon. Surprised Oregon isn't the number 1. I'm going to be honest. Very, very surprising. Right before I started this video, I realized that, I had like 5 or 6 open spots that I could use on new recruits. And we'll get rid of Luca Viles because we can't even get him anyway. Emeka Whipple, I'm still holding out hope. I don't know why, but I am. Just kind of wondering. Larry Moreau, we are not in that race either. But I have added Greg Mondo, quarterback out of Florida. John Rambo, a cornerback, not quarterback. Slot corner, 6'1". Feel like he could be more than a slot corner, but maybe it's his long speed. Out of Texas, would love to look into him more before we start this week. So maybe we'll scout him a little bit. But before we do that, Garrison Hillman has also been added. 6'5", field general QB out of Utah. Oregon is very high on him, but I said screw it. Let's at least put in an offer for a scholarship. And maybe he wants playing time. You never know. Tony Laporta, 4-star receiver out of Texas. Probably won't get him, but I thought the same thing. Why not at least send him a scholarship, see where we land in the influence rankings? Maybe he cuts down to his top 8 after this week. Same with a lot of these guys. But they haven't yet. So we might as well take our shot on him because we don't have any other options. At least until the transfer portal. Because we have a lot of guys that we're already pretty locked in with. But then to top it off, 3-star left tackle out of Texas as well, Santiago Rosas. And finally, out of Nevada, 4-star right guard, Sione Fadafei. WSU has had a pretty good record of players out in Nevada. Obviously, the big name you think of is Jaden Hicks coming out of Bishop Gorman, one of the top West Coast just athletics high schools. Really in the country. I shouldn't even say West Coast. They are phenomenal, especially in football. Anyway, so we will offer scholarships to all these guys. See where we land on their interest rankings. Maybe we pursue some of these 3-stars, like a Greg Mondo or a John Rambo, Hilleman, Laporta. We'll just have to see. But, the guy I did want to look into, I believe, was John Rambo. I think that's who I was talking about. Because I want to see why he is projected as a slot corner. He's got 88 speed. Hidden gem, John Rambo. Okay, so there you go. Interesting. From the 4-star. I wouldn't really think of that as a hidden gem, but you know what? We'll take it for what it's worth. We'll DM him just to add on to the scholarship. Now we've got 45 hours to play with. Greg Mondo, 3-star quarterback. Improviser, 6'1". Sounds very similar to size and tendency as a guy that transferred out of our school last year, who is now balling out in Miami. We'll DM him too. And then I want to look into maybe a left tackle. So he's got Road Dog. Those aren't bad, actually. 89 strength is really good. Run block isn't too high. Surprised that his tendency is power. Although I guess his run block power is really good. Could work well in offense. Remember, we're trying to really revamp this Cougar program. Went out and got a 3-star pass protecting right guard, obviously, but with Josh Joseph, if we can somehow manage to bring him in, I really want the run game to be a focal point of this team, and maybe we can do that, but Josh Joseph seems to be pretty far away right now. As we head into week 7, we have 5 hours left of recruiting this year. Let's just, how about Tony Laporta? We search social media, and that will do it. We have 33 of 35 scholarships. Who have we not offered a scholarship to? Should be everyone. Yeah, I'm pretty sure everyone's on there. But if we look at my school, not a whole lot of 5-stars have committed yet, which is kind of surprising. But I guess at the same time they're trying to weigh their options. But that will do it for recruiting. We just got to get right into this. We can use 10 coach ability skills, so maybe we look into that actually. Go into recruiting, wide receiver, tight end, and O-line we have all done. So maybe we do a quarterback and a secondary, because those are 2 positions, especially secondary, that we need help at. I should have actually done defensive line. Might have helped us really land a guy like LaMarcus Floyd. But hey, we might get some more points after this game, and then we can do that at the end of this video. But let's get right into this thing. We got Fresno State, a really good program. They killed us, I believe, in the LA Bowl a couple years ago with Jake Haener. Phenomenal offense. Really good scheme out there in California. Let's take it to them. Here we are for a week 7, I believe, matchup. Fresno State hosting the Washington State Cougars. It's going to be a fun one. I feel like there's going to be a lot of offense, especially from the Fresno side, so we got to be able to keep up. I highly doubt it's going to look like the first 3 or 4 quarters of that Boise State game from last week where we went into triple overtime. I think there will be a decided winner at the end of regulation. Let's start it off with a good first drive as the Bulldogs will kick it away. Freeman back, and we will take it from the 25. Kyle Williams, the senior receiver, wide receiver 1, 21 catches on the season, almost 400 yards, 3 tuds. A little underwhelming. Probably want him to be doing a little bit more for us, but we've really spread the ball around quite well this season, as this first pass will go to Williams, but the DB played that perfectly. Not much you can do there when the defense is playing as tight as they were. Mateer had maybe one of his best games of the season last week against Boise. He gives to Schlenbaker for 3. Not really how we wanted this first drive to go, but 3rd and long to start things off. And it's Cooper Mathers for a first down on the out route. Too easy. So we try to find a rhythm here on offense. And we're going to give it. Shackelford. Trey Shackelford up for 14 more. Get Mateer into a rhythm. That's what we did last week, and it seemed to work pretty well. Over the middle. It's Chris Hudson. Speedster over the flat, or over the middle of the field. Gets a first down. Picks up 11. Nice little drive we got going. And they just showed it. Last game, John Mateer, 25 of 35, over 330 yards, 2 touchdowns. Schellenbaker's instant cutback. Schellenbaker gets 8. This is a very nice looking first drive. A little bit of a play action. Mateer's going to get sacked. Bridges is in there, and now it's back to a 3rd and 10. We are definitely within Janikowski's field goal range. But it isn't a comfortable kick. Mateer getting chased from behind. Breaks a tackle. John Mateer's got space to run. Mateer gets dragged down, but not after picking up another Cougar first down. Gonna run a little bit of an angle route. They're showing blitz. We're gonna keep Mathers as a blocker. They back out of it. Gonna go quick over the middle. Kyle Williams will get 8. Williams had a really good first couple weeks from what I remember, and then kind of slowed down a little bit. Is that his fault? Not necessarily, as we get it to Hernandez for a first down. That's another guy we want to feed the ball. Carlos Hernandez is a fantastic receiver. We've got Williams on the outside. He's running a pivot route. We're going to actually bring him in, so now we know we've got man coverage. Keep Schellenbaker in the backfield for the extra blocker. Oh, Mathers, why'd you stop running? That was such a weird place to stop. Well, 2nd and goal it is. We're going to run a little bit of eye candy here. Hudson across the formation. Schellenbaker trying to find the gap. Gets up to the 4. Going to run an out route with Kyle Williams. To the left side. Mateer chased. Fumble. Schellenbaker picks it up. And he's just got to go down. Just keep it manageable. Way to be on the spot. Fresno 2 sacks on that drive. And now we've got a decently long kick. In a tough environment, Janikowski. That one is through. Good first drive. Took a lot of time off the clock. Cougs up 3. Took almost the entire first quarter, actually. That's crazy. That's good kick coverage there, holding them at the 15. Like I said, this Fresno team, high-flying offense. I believe they have a variation of the air raid system. That good old Mike Leach. What a spin move on the catch! Magdalena. That was disgusting. So the Bulldogs up to the 38 after a very successful first offensive play. Moku off the edge, missed the tackle. Fresno State, 2 plays, 2 first downs. We've got to hold our gaps a little bit better than that. I should have made a play on it. But wow. So that time, still a successful run, gets 9. Sherrod, 2 rushes, 23 yards. That's a really bad ratio for our defense. Sitting in cover 0 right now. We're going to switch to cover 1. And it's a pass. Just a quick in. Had a clear out route underneath. Caused a little natural pick play. Moss with the catch and a first down. This offense is just so quick. Quarterback doesn't hold on to the ball for that long. A little bit of a play action. And they've got another natural pick play. And that's a touchdown. I believe that's Delena again. Like I said, I'm pretty sure there's going to be a lot of points in this one. We had a pretty methodical drive, which should be our game plan to keep it out of this offensive hands, but they go right down the field. It took them a minute and 36 seconds to go up by 4. As Hills will catch it, and on the return get to the 21. Well, we got to find a way to respond. Can't end in 3 again. If we do, though, it's not the complete end of the world. We're going to go Kyle Williams. Williams out of bounds at the 33. Mateer's got running room. Mateer, another fumble. This time, it's Fresno State ball. I tried to get up the middle of those 2 blocks and hit that crease. Did not work at all. We're playing way too far off. Thing is, though, if I'm playing man coverage, we might end up just losing guys. They showed us that natural pick play a couple times. That time, our defense, Bryce Elder and company, get to the quarterback. Keene was actually a little slow getting up after that hit. Definitely took a pretty big hit, I'm not going to lie. That one caught through contact. Colson was there. Unbelievable. We got double brackets everywhere and a post route, no safety help. Mikey Keene and this Fresno State offense. Wow. Over the middle, Shackelford, first down. We're going to go with a little bit of tempo here. We really don't have any other choice. They're going to get ball at the end of the first half. Mateer is taking some shots right now. Quick, Schlenbaker gets a block. Schlenbaker's got open field. Can they chase him down? Javensky Schlenbaker, touchdown, Cougs! 73 yards. Oh my God. Something's in my throat. Pause. Schlenbaker, the catch and run. Not usually a guy you really account for in the passing game, but shows his burst, explosiveness, and long speed there. Linebacker on him is always going to be a mismatch. That's one way to get right back into this thing. Now we've got to get a stop before this first half ends. Can't let any more points unless it's a field goal go on the board here. Come out with a little bit of a power formation. Strong side is going to be the left with the two tight ends. Although they motion one back into the backfield. Little misdirection play. Colson is there for the tackle, but not after a gain of 7. Our linebackers have been just getting pummeled in the run game. And that's another deep ball. Fresno State touchdown. I'm playing cover 3. Where is my corner? I feel like I'm playing in my Shock Dynasty right now. Kyle Williams got one-on-one on the outside. Send Mathers on a quick little out route. They bring the blitz. We go to Mathers. Perfect play design right there. If they're going to bring the blitz, you got to throw right back into it and just hope it doesn't get batted. Kyle Williams again. This time, oh, jukes a man. Oh my goodness. Kyle Williams had that man rolling on the ground. That was disgusting. Tried to get that off to Mathers, just couldn't get it off. Our O-line not holding up very well right now. Williams, out route. Williams is going to get 12, maybe 13, and a first down. The look is going to be to Shackelford. If it's not there, probably Hernandez. Kyle Maxwell into the game, transfer from Louisiana Tech, and I think we've got Shackelford. Shackelford incomplete. Really didn't need to jump for that. Second down. Mathers, corner out, got it! First and goal, Cougs. We're going to create our own little natural pick with Williams and Schlenbaker to the left. Doesn't work. Mateer breaking one, can't break the second. We'll let the time run for right now. 40 seconds left, only second and goal, no rush. Mathers catch only is going to get 1. Third and goal now. Here we go. 20 seconds left in the first half. Hudson has got it. Hudson to the 1. We're going to take a timeout and think about this. I think we have to go for it. Got to trust in your players. This is a long 1 yard. Maybe we go with the power with Pulalasi. The snap. Give. Pulilassi can't make it there. Fresno comes up with a stop. They can't kneel it. We'll press. And he just gets out. We're going to call timeout. I want them to run it one more time. I'm coming with the blitz. We're going to motion Keontae Augustine into a kind of a linebacker role. And right where he would have been perfect. I didn't know they were going to go that way. Now we will let it go. To the half, down 11. Definitely not ideal. I told you coming in, though, this was going to be tough. We're beating them on everything outside of turnovers and points. The two most important things. Maybe the most important stat, actually. Fresno State and Keeney, whatever the hell his name is, 100% on the day. They have just been working their offense way too easily. That time, we put some pressure on this and tried to get a tight end screen set up. Nowhere. Loss of 1. Now 2nd and 11. It's going to be a draw. We got to make a tackle in the hole there. Get off a block, someone. 3rd and 7, however. We're going to bring Tyson Durant down. It's going to be a pass. Corner route. Just too easy out there, one-on-one with Alukta. Seriously, I have no answers right now. We're going to have to create a turnover. And there's a run to the outside. Trying to beat him to the marker. Gain of 9, Moku and Thornton on the stop. Oh, direct snap to the running back. Are you kidding me? 7 carries, 65 yards. That is unacceptable. That's why we need a guy like LaMarcus Floyd. Draw. That time Alukta minimizes the gain to only 3. I guess I also lost my webcam in the middle of it. I don't know why or how that happens sometimes, but it does. As Keeney throws that one away, making it a 4th and 4. Finally, we stopped them to some degree, but they're still going to have a shot at 3 points. Please, no one run into the kicker. Please, 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 for the love of God. Okay. So that's something, at least. If we can score a touchdown and maybe get a stop, like an actual stop, like a punt or a turnover, we're right back into this game. Would have been nice to have that touchdown at the end of the half, but that is what it is now. We just got to go out and score points. Let's do it. Too high safety look. We've got 2 tight ends, 2 Mateers right. We're going to go into the middle. Chris Hudson, he's got speed. Chris Hudson to the 43. I love that man. He can absolutely fly. What? I hope y'all know I was throwing that to Carlos Hernandez. Unless I am the biggest idiot of all time and he wasn't Y on my controller? Did it not give the indication I was... Look where my quarterback's throwing. Why does it go straight? Huh? It just completely changes direction. It spirals to the middle of the field. That is the biggest amount of bullshit I have ever seen in my life. All right, well, no choice but to blitz now. We're coming after him. Just kidding. There he goes. Sherrod to the 18. This is some bullshit. Do I need to spread out my D-line more? Like, God damn. We're going to cover the tight end. It was an RPO. Incomplete over the middle of the field. Great play by Gushikin. I actually can't with this game right now, dude. Oh, and it's a quarterback keep. And he gets pushed into the end zone. This game sometimes has the most unbelievable things happen. That throw by Mateer, I genuinely pressed why. That should have gone to Hernandez, but for some reason, it went dead to the middle of the field where there was just a linebacker or a safety. I don't really give a shit who it was. Just sitting there waiting. And now we're down 21 points in the biggest blowout, really, that we've had all year. And that dude just phased through Cooper Mathers. Don't know if you saw that one either. I think it might have been Billy Revere, actually. I don't really care who it was. We've got to take some shots now. I had Carlos Hernandez over the middle. Didn't take it. 6th sack of the day. What I don't understand on Heisman difficulty, why can my D-line not get to the quarterback, but their D-line is unbelievable. I understand they know we have to throw, but at what point is it just utterly ridiculous? Over the middle of the field, caught by Hernandez, 4th and 6. We got to go for it. We have no other options. They know we have to go for it. We got to go. Over the middle, batted down by the linebacker who was in coverage. If this is a counter, we're screwed. Play action. Loss of 1. 4th quarter. I don't think I've been this frustrated playing this game in a long time. I mean, this loss is going to completely just tank any sort of high-end bowl game that we could have had if we won out the rest of the season. So that's what is really frustrating. And we just cannot stop this run game. We need to bring in defensive tackles who can actually stop the run. I mean, we're bringing the meat out here, bruh. Pause. Quick RPO, just... They're killing us in every fashion. RPO again. Why are we playing so far off? I understand I'm in man or zone coverage, but damn, dude. It's a give. Finally, we stop Sherrod as the clock ticks to 5 minutes left. Empty set here. Watch out for the QB draw. Touchdown, Fresno. Oh, I just can't with this game right now, dude. Again, they know we got to pass. They're going to come with the pressure. I'm not even seeing the field. I'm just seeing red, dude. I can't play this game right now. This is... I don't even know why I'm throwing a fucking drag route down 28 points. Like, what's the point? I just got absolutely murdered. Sorry, Chris Hudson. I guess a man can hope, right? Throw it over him. I don't know how much longer I have to hold right bumper to actually get that ball to be a high ball. And that one is batted down. I hate Fresno State. Oh! Oh my god, an incompletion! Play action. Where is Jamari Colson going? Or Jamori, sorry. 51 points for Fresno State. Kill me now. We're gonna take this out. I genuinely don't care. Oh my goodness, you've gotta be kidding me. Tony Freeman is gonna take this back 108 yards in the most disappointing kickoff return you will ever see. We're bringing everyone. Engage 8. Hoping this is a run. Sell out for the run. What? When can I get that sort of glitchy-ass movement? He was dead to right. He was stuck between his guard and his tackle, and he just glitches outside and gets 25. Oh my god, I'm losing my brain. I'm gonna be honest, y'all can leave the video, like, unless you want to see a man just struggle, which, you know, kind of weird, but also kind of funny, I'm sure, for some. Yeah, go ahead, stick around. 2-minute warning. I've lost my head. I genuinely can't believe this shit. Fuck it, timeout. Field goal? Isn't that... This is like a 60-yarder. There's no way he makes this. I have no idea who that is, but he is the biggest cock on the planet. Alright, should have one-on-one everywhere. Probably going to be looking for Chris Hudson out here. Meow. Oh, he's actually... Chris Hudson! Can't break the second tackle. Come on, O-line, get up there. We still got time. Oh, shit. Don't you...
Intentional grounding, offense.
There is no way I was not outside of the tackle box. This game and intentional grounding, horrible. Absolutely horrible. Oh, Cooper Mather's got a straight shot to the end zone. I mean, if you're here for stat padding... No, we're going to switch this to a 2-point. Yeet. Get open, son. Let's go. Come on. We're coming back here. Come on. Wait, timeout, timeout. Got to burn one here, coach. This is a very important play. Onside kickaroonie. Oink. Well, that didn't work, especially since two of my guys didn't even decide to pick the ball up. I'm losing my shit. Everyone hit stick. Come on, we got this shit. What's the penalty for?
Holding. Offense.
I mean, decline. Come on, get off the field for once in our lives. Please. Hold on. We've got a chance. Yeah, not a chance. If he's going to make a 60-yarder, that's a gimme. 31 seconds left. If genuinely, if you're still here, I apologize. Williams over the middle. He's... Wow. Really? Kyle Williams is going to house it for some extra garbage time stats. Mateer is going to have over 430 yards, almost 440 on the day, but absolutely nothing to show for it. Sick. Great block up front. Attaboy. That will do it. The score, it doesn't even really look close. But it definitely wasn't as close as it actually, you get the point. Let's just get out of this week. I can't, dude. Our defense is very, very concerning. We dropped to 3-3. I really don't feel like we should have lost that game, but my prediction was correct as we got Tony DeLauro, 2-star corner out of Oregon. So there is an upside to this week. We got a commit. Duron Ibrahim ends up going to Oregon State. That's painful. Let's go back over to the recruiting update. LaMarcus Floyd has reached his top 3 schools. It is us, Cal, and UW. Very, very shocked that Stanford didn't make that list. They were up there with us originally. Walter Rourke, 3-star left guard. Basically just us and UW as well. Hopefully we can beat UW in one of these. Well, we might get the punter. 3-star punter. If that means anything. Because we'll be doing a lot of punting if we don't get a lot of these other guys. Kyle Williams is Pac-12 Offensive Player of the Week. Means absolutely nothing, unfortunately. Even though he did absolutely crib that slant route. But now week 8, we've got Hawaii and we've got LaMarcus Floyd coming into town. So we need to put on an absolute show next week. Please. I beg. Corey Foreman, 7 tackles, 3 sacks. It just wasn't pretty. It really wasn't. Now both Oregon State and us 3-3. We need this game. Hawaii's coming in 3-3. They got a long travel. We have to win this one. There's no other way around it. I really don't even mean like we got to go 9-3. I don't even care anymore. That Fresno State game pissed me off so bad. We're winning out, and we definitely could. Utah State 1-5. Wyoming looking good. New Mexico and Oregon State will have to see, but San Diego State, Hawaii, Utah, we got to go 3-0 right there. And then 3-0. I need to stop looking ahead, though. We just got to go 1-0 each week. Keep landing recruits. LaMarcus Floyd, we got to put on a show for you. And I believe that we will. But for now, thank you guys so much for watching. If you're still here, God bless your soul. Next week will be better. I got nothing else. Take it easy, y'all, and peace.